All right, it is Monday after the tournament, and what always happens, and it'll be more and more over the next couple days, and this is a prime example right here. Play with it. Shot a minus 34. Okay, I want everybody out there who's listening, who with any clubs, and Play with it's got kind of mid-level clubs. Anybody out there who have the capability of shooting a minus 34, please raise your hand. Okay, for all of those of you who do not have your hand up in the air, how many of you could have shot a minus 32? Put your hand back up. How many of you could have shot a minus 30? Put your hand back up. So those of you that could have shot a 30 or better probably won this tournament. Now, you may have been in a really tough bracket where you didn't, but anybody who could have shot a minus 34, can we not just say, wow, awesome round? Do you realize how much effort and how much practice and how much of a student of the game you have to be in order to learn this game well enough to shoot a 34? I mean, let's think about all the steps that are involved in taking a shot. I start all my weeks off by trying to figure out what club, what ball, and what secondary club I need. That's step number one. And that puts you in a position. That puts you in the right position to pick up a shot. Then you got that shot going into the cup. Now let's think about that shot going into the cup. Okay, what that shot takes is you've got to have the right club, you got to have the right ball. We already did that. Now you've got to make the right wind adjustment for where you're at in that club. Are you in max club, mid club, minimum club? And you got to know your numbers for that club. So you got to make the right wind adjustment based on where your club's at. You got to make the right elevation adjustment. And depending on which round we're in, they may be fine little tweaks where you're off on one side of the cup or off on one side of the cup, or you're aiming right at the flagpole. And then you've got to hit perfect. You got to do every single one of those steps and hit perfect. In my weekend round, I did all of those steps and didn't hit perfect and was not in the hole. If you hit perfect, you can end up with a score like this. Can't we come on and just I mean, if somebody shoots a 34, you would think that everybody would come and congratulate them, right? You would think that in our community we would have enough sportsmanship that we would come out and congratulate people. But no, not in our community. First one on here. And what cheating app do you use? Orland Craft is a douchebag. So let's call people out. You're using Facebook as a platform. I'm going to use YouTube as a platform. And I'm going to do this for, if you are out there on anything, if you've won and you've got you did well in this tournament, congratulations. I got sixth, and if you got a banner, congratulations on getting your banner. Great job. Can't we just congratulate people when they do well? You want to do well, and you would want people to congratulate you when you do well. So when you get people like Orland Craft who comes on here and says something like that right off the bat, that tells me some things about Orland. It tells me, number one, they've never won. Because if they've won, they'd realize how hard it is to get a banner in this game at any level, in any bracket. You have to be a student of the game. The reason that our clan doesn't do any grinding, we don't care how much you play during the week. We don't care about the grinding points, is because the tournaments themselves are a huge grind. It takes so much time and effort to research the holes and practice those holes and work with your teammates to figure out the best way to come at those holes, that we spend so much time during tournament week trying to perfect our notes so that we have these holes dialed in. And if we can get on a perfect run, we don't need, unlike Orland, we don't need a cheating app. We know how to play the game. We are just that good. Okay? And I would like to see what Orland's stats are, because I can guarantee you they've never won a banner. Him, her, whatever Orland is, I guarantee you they don't have a banner. I guarantee you that they have not had success at this game, because if they did, they would realize how hard it is to get up to the top. Merle, wind apps suck. Why not play without third-party apps? Where is that coming from? I mean, what can't you just say, hey, great round? Can't we just say that? Well, once you get first place, you can go pro. What kind of nonsense is that? Once you get first place, you can go pro. I mean, think about that. Stop and think about it. What kind of sense does that make? I'll tell you what, Michael. Go ahead and put a comment on here, and I'll send you my address, and you can start sending me the money that it takes. And I'll go up and start playing Masters, and we can start doing the deal. And you send me the $400 to $800 a month that it takes in balls to play up at that level, and I'll be more than happy to play at that level. If the community thinks that, I'm not sure exactly where the community got the whole thing of, if you've got a sniper 3, you need to be playing pro, or if you've won, you need to be playing pro. Can't you just play where you want to play? Playdemic doesn't have a problem with you playing wherever you want to play. Are you the Playdemic police? I mean, what's the deal? And I can guarantee you that Michael Keim has never won anything either, because anybody who comes on to somebody who scores good rounds and does douchebag stuff like this is obviously not very good at the game. Because if you couldn't shoot a 30, you had no chance in most brackets of winning. There was brackets that won with a 28. But in most cases, it took about a 30 to win. And if you didn't shoot a 30, you didn't win. And somebody comes on and shoots a 34 and you want to start giving them crap. The one down here is the one that cracks me up the most. Let's see if we can find it here. Where is it? Where is it? And they talk about where is the other douchebag on here? Let's find it. Let's see if we got one. Let's see if it's in this one. Yeah, it takes a lot of preparation and notes. Just finishing my expert account, currently first. It does. It takes a lot. I mean, it doesn't matter what level you're playing at in this game. It takes tons of effort. Tons of effort. One of our really good friends here, GC Dez, talk about how much effort and how much time he puts into making sure that he can get good rounds. Is absolutely amazing. Crimson Tide. I knew I didn't like the Crimson Tide for a reason, and who likes Boston? Hey, I saw a dude with 11 eagles in a row, and he admitted using the overlay. Shows how Playdemic follows its own fair gaming rules. This is a matter of learning how to read English. So go into the app, go into the Golf Clash app, and go up to go up to controls and go into Playdemic's fair gaming rules, and you will see they have two sections in there. They have a section in there on cheating, or if you're using a hack, that's cheating. And then they will talk about using overlays. And using overlays is not against Playdemic's terms of service. They can't legally make it against their terms of service. And so how Playdemic follows its own fair gaming rules, it's not against their terms of service to use overlays. So that's a matter of learning how to read English. So I'm not exactly sure. This stuff that comes out on Mondays, I love this game. And my whole goal is to help people become better players so that you can end up with scores like this. And for people who can't get scores like this, to come on and bash people who can, and bash people, and it'll happen for the next 2 or 3 days. Every single person who posts out there, that puts out their finish and that they've got a banner and they're all excited. And I get it, because it takes a ton of effort to get a banner at any level. And for people who don't have banners to come out there and bash those people, I have a word for those people. They are losers. Capital L, loser. Actually, every single letter in that word, that's what they are. They're poor sportsmen. In the real world, if you were that type of sportsman, you would not be very successful in sports. And I would imagine that most of those people probably have never competed in real sports because they have no gamesmanship. They have no, I mean, come on. I mean, just think about it. Think about how douchebag of it is when you get onto social media and you bash somebody who had a great round and had a great effort and won a bracket, and then you get on there and did it. Let's quit doing that, and let's start you showing where you finished, and let's see what your score was. Because I guarantee you, especially in the case of Orland Craft, I guarantee you that they didn't have a great round. I guarantee you that they didn't win, because if they won, they would be posting their stuff. They would be all over that. And while I would hope that people will treat you like you treat others, if I see you post a banner, I'm going to go, congratulations, because I know how much effort it took to get that banner. And I know how much skill that it took in order to get that score. And it just cracks me up that on Mondays, and there's people that don't post their banners because they know as soon as they post, they're going to get this kind of crap. And so what it is it's the losers wanting everybody else to feel like a loser because they were losers. Okay, if you won, post your stuff and F those people who want to come on there and want to give you crap because you did really, really well. Okay, this whole game is about doing well. It's not about the people that didn't do well coming on there and bashing you because you did. So if anybody out there is listening and you got a banner this weekend, congratulations. Awesome job, awesome effort, because I know how much effort it takes to get a banner. And that's amazing. That's awesome. So congratulations to all of the people that got third place, second place, and first place banners this week. Congratulations to all of the people that were in the top 10. Congratulations to all of the people that spent the time during the week to learn the holes and learn the wind adjustments and learn the elevation adjustments and had great rounds, whether you won or didn't win. Okay, congratulations to all of the players that made the weekend round. Just making the weekend round is a huge accomplishment. And quit going out there and bashing people when they had great rounds, because we don't always have great rounds. That's the cool thing about this game. Not every round is a winning round. So congratulations to all those people, and F all of the people who want to come on and hate it when you post stuff. And post your stuff. Screw those people. Post your stuff so that all of us like me can come out there and congratulate you. And don't worry about what all the haters, because those people are losers. Thanks for watching.